Hello, everyone. I forgot my mic. Well, okay, now it should be good. Uh, really, I went live today on Facebook, and then I shoot a video after that for down the road, and I forgot to charge them. So I was setting for tonight. I'm like, ooh. So I charged them. So hopefully it's going to be good till we're done for tonight. So welcome, welcome. Quite a bit happened since the last time. I mean, create on the fly been, I think, maybe 4 weeks. So it's gone 2 weeks and Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's a big 3 weeks. So welcome back, I should say. I'm glad you are here, that you still found me. I tried to put it where I could put it when I was gone. It was a last minute thing. So I'm glad you are here. So tonight we're going to use the Peaceful Evergreen. That stamp set, the bundle, it's on the last chance. I'm going to talk a little bit about the last chance just because it changed this year. So I want to make sure you guys understand it. So last chance, it's like was the retire link, retire list before. I didn't share a list per se because it changed so quick. Um, I put the link on my site. I got it below in the description here. And I'm going to show you another way that you can find it at any time. So now the end of the catalog, the date, let's say this one, it's January 6th. It means nothing pretty much because a lot of the product, they can move it to the online exclusive. Or if it's on the list, then it's going to be there. It won't, if it's still some, when the catalog it's done, it's going to keep on in the store till it's gone. So really the date, it's a little bit different now. So when you see it on the last chance list, and I'm going to show you what it's look like online, uh, that means it's only available while supplies last. That's it. When it's sold out, it's gone and it's no more. So let me flip you down, and I'm going to share with you on my site how you can see it, and I'm going to show you how to find a better deal because we got some amazing deal. You know, sometimes it's 10%, 15%. We got some product all the way to 80% this time. So before I keep on blabbling here, um, let me know if you can hear me. You must hear me because I see chat, but nothing. You are so welcome. The one that say thanks for the card, and same for you, the one that sent me card. Thank you so much. Let me flip this down here. I think you guys can hear me because you would say something. Okay, so if you go to my blog at frenchiestamps.com, to see my blog, you would click on my blog there, but you to see the thing, the Magnolia Mood, it's on a very good price, 70%, I think, the Magnolia Mood. Let me double check just to make sure. Um, the Magnolia, 50%, the stamp set, and then the die, 40%. So let me explain one more thing before I go in detail. Very important, when it's on the last chance, if you get a bundle, you want to do a little bit of fishing or look around, because if the stamp set is on sale, well, then you better off enter the stamp set and the die separately, or it can be the die, it's at 20%, the stamp set, it's at 30%. Well, you're way better off to enter that separately, because if you enter the bundle code, that is, it's nothing marked down in the bundle. It's all individual item. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay, so that was a good example right here. Now, when you go to my site, it isn't, that's my blog, but if you go at frenchiestamps.com, when you're on the home page or on my blog, right here, you get the shop. If you click on the shop, you see the little arrow, it's going to drop in under menu, and I put the last chance right there. So at any time you can check that. The last chance going to be updated like every other month, about pretty much. So I'm going to click on the last chance. And now this, everything on this, it's while supplies last, okay? It's no, are we going to get more and such. So you can scroll and then you can see the price. When it's a currently unavailable, usually it's more coming in, but for this one, I get a hard time believing it that it's more coming in because it's the retire, but it could be a shipment that was delayed. That's the only thing that I can think. If you type a number, um, oh, I know. If I type a number that it's sold out, I if it says sorry, that means it's gone. It's sold out. I cannot think of a number here. So you, oops. Now you see, you get it. Show you all the thing, and everything show last chance. Now, if you want to see what is the best price of all, let's say the more, so you can do on the left hand side here, you can see like 50% and more. So then you're going to see what was marked down more, like the love latte, $8 for the stamp set. That's a steal. The magnolia mood stamp set, the simply zinnia. So you get, that's all the stuff that it's 50% and more. So it's many way you can separate them. Now I'm going to clear that there. Another one that I like to do in my whatever how to look at the product. Right here, you get the newest. So anytime you go at the last chance, it's going to bring you to what's the latest that they put there. Now, if you click on that arrow, you can put low to high. That's what I like to do because I like embellishment and that. And then voila, 210 for a ribbon, 225, 240, the pillow box, 240, it was $8. The wild wheat ribbon, the sorbet, some designer series paper for 250. Since I've been at Stamping Up, I never saw the paper to be so low. Never. So I think that is amazing. So that's way you can do it. Again, I got the link below, or you can go at Frenchie Stamps, click shop, and it's going to drop and go at the last chance. Okay, now let's get jiggy with it and stamp. I'm going to bring my mat tonight because I'm going to use my mat. I didn't put that in the showcase, but I will add it though. I really like my mat, especially with what we're going to do tonight. I know I forgot that in the showcase, and I will add it. Now, before I get all messy over here, uh, I'm going to use the card that I'm doing can be a Christmas card, or it can be a thinking of you. It can be a thank you. It can be hello. It can even be a sympathy card, whatever that your art desire. This card can fit, I think, for the thing. So my thing keep on popping camera on, camera on. I don't know what the heck it's doing that. Well, you guys would tell me if it's not right. Okay, so I am using, so that's what I'm saying here. This greeting here, it's good for many greetings. It's with the embossing folders. It's called a hybrid. And this one, it's thoughtful moment dies. So dies in embossing folder. I like to have an outline. What I mean by an outline, let's say here, my thinking of you, here, thinking of you. Yes, I got a clear thing and I put that. I didn't plan to cut it tonight, but not long ago, somebody was asking me a question about the hybrid. So I decided I'm going to show it again. See the difference? It's all, so it emboss and cut at the same time. I like with the color. So for the color, and we're going to put a bunch more because I'm using that tonight. So you see, it's where it's raised, the side that you get Stamping Up. Now for the color, I'm going to put pretty peacock. And what I do, you can take your brayer. I like just to tap my ink pad on it. And don't worry about where it's all in because it won't show. Now you're going to take a 6x6 paper, put it down. Oh. First, we need to put our metal in on the same side. And it's kind of click in, okay? Okay, now we're going to take this, put it on top. Now I'm going to close this. You don't want to move it. Now I'm going to bring my die cut machine over here. Well, I need my handle on this side though. So I need platform number 1. Now you're going to put this. I like to put my Stampin' Up at the top here. And then I'm going to put a 4 because it's just like, it would be just like a 3D. Go in. Just to make sure I'm going to go backwards. One thing that I didn't see that I almost screwed up here, it was off a bit. You want to make sure that it's don't pass your platform, so you make sure that side by side there. Okay, now we're going to put that there. Now, what I'm going to do after I'm done the live here, I'm going to take this to the sink and just run warm water on it. Now, peel that up. See how pretty it come right out. And usually I would wipe this here also just because it could have add some ink on it. See in the back. That also you can run that in the under the water or just wipe it. And then also with this, you get all those little elements. Excuse me, element. You get star, you get clouds, you get flowers, you get vines, hearts, and rainbow. Now, take this here. Et voila. So that's how you use your, you know what? I can use just this while I get this so I can put that away. Just usually I would, like I said, oops, no water on this. Run it underwater, but I got my chamois here that worked very lovely. Okay, that is it. I wanted to make sure to share that with you, so then the one that don't know about hybrid, now you know. So anytime you see the word hybrid by a folder or a die, you know that it go with the embossing folder and the dies together. So you emboss and you cut all at the same time. Okay, so now tonight I want thinking of you. See the difference? I got the other one there. You can use both of them, but can you see it's raised up too? It's embossed. Okay, now I'm going to take all this, and I like pretty peacock usually for my, instead of the black. I like that because I can add more color, and you're going to see I'm going to add more color to the one we're using tonight. I got a bunch there. I have to start using them, right? Okay, I got a little bit of inky finger here, and I don't want no inky finger for the next step. I use that one inside. Okay, now make sure this is clean. Now I'm going to share with you many colors that I'm using, but before I'm going to share what we're revealing, I share when I did the ornament today, but I'm going to keep you waited talking about the ornament. So if you miss, I was live today on uh, Facebook, but then I download the thing over here. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. It don't look like much without the tree, but I got the picture with the tree. I'm gonna post them. It's so cool. So this is on window. So when I did the team meeting this week, I shared this. And then I'm like, if I would have that little gold star, but instead of gold, I used the enamel pearlize, and we got gold in that, but I decided to do white because the rest was gold. And I share out to do that, just a drop, and it was very simple. And this is fish line to hold it. So I share out to do this, and I got some good tips on that. And also, I did it on wood, just wood disc. And then somebody asked, can we emboss on wood? I didn't think we could because I thought the embossing powder would all absorb everywhere. No, it's just absorbed where the Versamark was, but it pushed right in. So you don't have no race. It's almost just like a stamp. So, and here was last year or the year before, and also here. I get a little tree upstairs. Downstairs it's a bigger one. I get a little tree upstairs. It's very rustic. It's all wood, rusted bell, burlap, snowflake, and that's where I got those one. But that's I did this one last year or the year before. So every year I do one, or at least a new one. Stop. So if you missed that, it was live on Facebook, but it's download over here. It's posted now. Okay, we're going to use a paper that measure 5 1/4 by 4. Now I call that the winter sunrise. In the winter, the sunrise, sometimes it's kind of gray, but you just get like that fog with it. It's beautiful. Sometimes you get some yellow and some pink in it. If you follow me on Facebook, I share a lot of my sunrise. And when I was at the other house, I had some of the amazing sunrise also. But last year, I got a few here in the winter. I cannot wait for this winter. I cannot remember much last winter for the sunrise for some reason. I just remember, yes, no, 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 no. They are amazing here, the sunrise, yes. So stay tuned. I'm going to share more. I'm going to start with Daffodil Delight. And it's no mass or nothing. This is very simple, but you want light. So I'm going to go ahead and tap it here because you just want a little bit, not too much. It's going to go a long way. And you don't want to go just circle because the light going to come through the trees. So you want kind of just smash it there. So I'm going to go very soft, okay? Very, very soft. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some flirty flamingo. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oops, it's more dry this one. Here we go. And the reason why I want to tap on there, it's very important that you don't go right on your paper. If you don't have that, you can use like a wax paper, cellophane bag, anything that, or just maybe an old picture frame with a window that would help. So, because if you start right there, you're going to have a big chunk of it. Okay, now I'm going to go just outside of my yellow. And the reason, sometimes, I do a mass, a circle, well, then it's just a big circle. I want it to go very soft. Yeah, get those ornament out. And also another thing you can do with the ornament, like I was saying today and such, you can take your ornament and use it instead of a bow on a gift, and then they can take that and then put it in the tree after. So you can have two purpose on one there. Okay, so you're gonna say, that's just blah, right? Can you see? See there, it's darker, it's perfect. Yes, it is. So do not judge your paper till you're done. Now I'm going to close this. This I think I'm going to need more, so I'm going to try to leave it there without having a mess. Now I'm using all the other one I did tone on tone, but this one I think I'm going to mix two color. I'm going to try tone on tone first, and if it's not dark enough, I'm going to come. So this is uh, Lost Lagoon. So very important, tap there, and then we're just going to go around the edge. Oh, yeah, we don't need a pretty peacock for this. It's going to be plenty dark. So just go around and around. And again, when I tap on my ink, I tap on my window. So it's one. I'm going to show you what I mean by if this one it's dirty. So if I start here and I come here, see, I get all those big blah I call. So when that's what make it a big difference. Here we go. So when you start on your, it make it very soft. That would be the right word. Now I'm going to go back around. See, I go to the edge there. Something is shaking here. It's driving me nuts. This one, I don't know why I get all those lines. I'm going to blend that better. Okay, I want so lighter coming in, but I want way darker on the edge. So I'm going to come back. You know what? I think if I want, I'm going to add some darker one because I could take way longer or speed up the process. So I will speed this up here. I'm going to use a pretty peacock. Well, first let me blend a little bit more on the center here. I want this just to blend, but don't fuss too much about it because we're going to stamp trees on top of that, okay? So, like I said, you do not judge your card till you are done. See how blah it is? I'm going to add more dark on the outside. For that, I'm using Pretty Peacock. Yes, I need a little bit more here on the side there. Here we go. I'm just thinking out loud here. Some people would say, "Oh, I don't have the patience to sponge all that." And me, I'm thinking, I don't have the patience for all those little die cut. Oh, the thing we like and the thing we don't like. Green eggs and ham. Okay, that looked pretty slick, my friend. So now, oh my goodness, biscuit or granite. Somebody, think they need to go outside. I'm just going to blend a little bit. Okay, I am using, like I said, Peaceful Evergreen. It is on the last chance. I'm using the tall tree. You can use any one you want. This one is my favorite. And for the little bit of time that we had that, I can say I use that set lots. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start my stamping. We want to have a different level or stamp. You know what? I got some with the big one too. 1 minute. 1 minute. I think so. Yep. Yep. Okay. So, oops. Let's try that straight. I got the big one here. Everything you're going to stamp once, and then I'm going to stamp again, but a little bit lower. See, I got that shadow there. It's not a shadow, but it looked like more in the back. And then I'm going to go. I'm changing my mind on the trees. I'm going with Pretty Peacock just because I did very dark on the side. I should have kept lighter. Okay, I'm going to have another one here. Oh, much better. And then here. Voila. See that? Now, I want to redo that one. I'm just going to stamp off there. Here we go. Now, I'm going to take the tall one. And that's what it's nice about this. It's like a scrap paper that keep on going, right? Okay, I got the tall one. Okay, if I go right here on the side, I said we stamp back. This one I will not, because you see the edge, I would have a line. See what I mean by that? Look, this is dark, this is light. So if you're off the paper, you can go lower if it's the bottom, but if not, you have to move the, ink again. Okay, let me, so now that I did this, I cannot have this wet though. Very important not to blend in that when it's wet, because you're going to have a muddle, a puddle of mud. Okay, again. So this one, I'm going to come right here, and I can lift, and then I can go back. Now I'm going to go back. There. There. And there. Et voila. See now, it looked kind of blah, right? But when you're done, you get that beautiful sunrise coming right through the trees. Okay, so we will finish that in a minute. You know what? I'm not using that. Let me. Okay, this is for the inside. So I'm going to stamp right here, and then et voila. So the reason why you want to stamp off or stamp a few times, it gives some dimension. So it's not just like right straight in front of you. It's more like you get some layers of trees. Okay. Put that there. Now, let me put just a little bit of yellow here. Just, I'm going to tone down the pink a little bit. Then put more at the bottom there. I love it. I love it. Okay, now we're going to get messy. So the next step, it's optional. Some I did, some I didn't do. So you're going to see in a minute the difference. I like the next step, but it's a little bit messy. Before we do the next step though, because it's going to have time to dry, let me, I want to add, thinking of you here, we're going to add a little bit of color to it. And I'm going to take my brush Here we go. Okay. Now you can use aqua painter or painter, water painter, brush, whatever it's called now. You can use this. Or I decide tonight we're playing recycle a bit. The white ink is very thick. So you're going to take the white ink and I can, oh, we want to do the, okay, that's plenty, plenty. First I said we're going to do the, so this is the card base. It measures 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4.25. We want to get this ready. Oh, silly, silly me. See, I did my trees to go this way. And that's going to be funny. 1 second. Back up the bus. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, back to the drawing board. See, I was doing the same error this way. So what I'm going to do, this one I'm going to do lower there. So the one in the back going to show more. Here we go. Oh, and then another one here. Et voila. Okay, that's enough. Now, that was silly me. Do you think my towel's going to be super dirty? I think so. Okay, that's going to be inside. We can put that in now. Because when we're done, I'm going to have to let the thing dry. Like I said, it's going to be, it's going to get it wet. You can leave it just the way it is, but I want to add a little bit more. See, if I would leave it this way, and then I got this going to come here, and then this going to come here. It's going to get a glue there. Oh, you know what? We can glue it there. That's okay. So then it's done. Here we go. And this, I will raise it up with dimensional. Remember, dimensional, it's like glue dots. I'm going to put that there and there. The base, it's Lost Lagoon. This one, it's Lost Lagoon, okay? The base, it's Lost Lagoon. Now, I absolutely love these because they're very flat, friendly to mail, pecan pie and clear. Well, the clear, I got Pretty Peacock here. You can color them. So I'm going to color them with Pretty Peacock. I don't know how many I want. Usually I would say let it dry a bit. So I'm going to go ahead. That's what I absolutely love these because, like I said, they're flat. And not only that they're flat, but they're friendly to mail. So I get the big one here. Okay, let me. Usually I would say don't touch it right away because it's not dry yet. I'm just rushing the process here. Et voila. Okay, so now you see you can change the color. Boom, boom. I got an old olive here. They're my to-go embellishment. They're in the online exclusive. I got in the supplies, but the number it's 164204. 164204. Okay, now I won't glue it on the paper though. You can take aqua painter, like I said, absolutely, or you can recycle your wink of Stella. So I just put water in it. Usually I would put alcohol in it, and I can add drop of a re-anchor, so it make me like a almost like an alcohol marker. Now I'm gonna move this around here. You want to add a bit of water. You don't want just that whatever it's called, the ink, the white. I want it to blend like a water mark. Now I'm taking my cover. So usually I would just put white, but with the water in, it gives another look. It's going to dry more. You're going to see. Et voila. So now I would, if it would be my aqua painter, you, I mean, seriously, go under the water and run water. If not, it's going to get very stiff. So this one I don't care because it's just a recycle. I can just squeeze the water and so on. But if it's your good aqua painter, yes, yes, go and rinse that good. And then on your uh, mat, you want to wash it also, because craft ink, it's more of a permanent ink, okay? Et voila. So now, see how it's changed a lot, right? And then it's going to go here. I don't want to glue it there yet because the white, it's not dry, but now you get the jig of it. Voila. Is that, oh, that light is just, I love it. I love it. Okay. That is that. Now let's switch to whatever, the last time I was create on the fly. We did the bits and piece, whatever, like a quill card. And the winner for that, it's Kathy Johnson. Kathy, I think I saw you comment earlier. So, Kathy, to make sure I get your right address, go at frenchiestamps.com. Right at the top, you get contact me, send me your address, and I'm going to put this lovely card in the mail. If you missed this video, you can look here on YouTube under the live section, and that was the one before tonight. Okay. Now, okay, this was with Lost Lagoon, but then we mix with Pretty Peacock. Now, let me show you more. Like I said, this set, and it go with this one to the Peaceful Season, and then the Peaceful Evergreen. That come with the die, that come with the die. This one, the stamp set, it's marked down. I cannot recall the dies though. So this one, you don't want to enter the bundle like I explained at the beginning. Make sure you do a little bit of checking before you release. Okay, so Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. Here is completely just Pretty Peacock. And here again, I put just because. And see, with the water, it's more like a just a wash. And now if you like vintage, this is on beige or very vanilla, sorry, very vanilla. And I use crumb cake and not pretty pecan pie for the trees. But all the background, if you see pink, I use fleur de flamingo. If you see yellow, I use daffodil delight. Like this one, I just use the pink because it was more like that vintage. Et voila. So see, it do good for Christmas, or it do good for just hello, thank you, and such. And see, this one I flicker after it was put together, and I prefer keep the frame clean. So that's why I'm like, okay, let's not mount it right away. Okay, those two. Now, Night of Navy. If you guys been in up early early in the morning when you get that crisp snow in like January, February, that's when you get that crisp air with kind of that fog because it's so cold. That's what it reminds me of. And now I mentioned earlier that grayish, et voila. Now, check that gray. I get a picture to show you. Hold on. I'm going to get my, oops, my picture here. Here it is. That's no filter, no nothing. It was coming back. My sister on her way to the airport, when we were back home, she sent me that picture and it's exact. I'm like, I know exactly what that is. And I had already done that because I was supposed to do that the Thursday. I didn't do in the gray. I had all the other colors, so I pulled the gray right away. Is that cool? So now you see that yellow and such around. I think it's so cool. So that's what uh, it remind me of. So you get those different color, but the gray, it's and the pink. I mean, I got a picture. I don't know where it is, and I did the card like it. It was so pink, so pink. Oh, I have to make sure not to put nothing on top of this one. It was so cool because it was so much pink in the thing. So that is it. I think I cover everything that I was planning on covering. Now I'm looking. Any question? So it's all done the same, but the glass mat make a difference when you sponge. And remember how it was like blah? Yes, the frozen fog. Absolute. Oh, you already had that, Robbie? Wow. I love the frozen fog on trees when it's all get crystallized and that. It's so pretty. Usually we don't have it that early here. But up in Montana, you get quite a bit higher up. For some reason, I'm having issue switching my camera. And I had that at the meeting too. I don't know why. Well, at least we got it on the right spot to show the product. That is strange. Am I frozen? No. Hmm. Well, I don't know what happened. So that is it, my friend. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I up back there. I don't know why it does that. Here we go. So, um, see you next Thursday, same time, same place. And I don't know what I'm going to work with. I don't think it's going to be Christmas card because I feel it's time to put them in the mail. Maybe some thank you card, or maybe I'm going to do a 3D like chocolate something for last minute. We'll see. I'm not there yet. So we will see you next Thursday. Thank you so much. Again, I get the supplies below. I don't have the glass mat. I will go add it soon. I'm done here. Have a great day, my friend. Bye bye for now.